Forgiveness. This is something very vital to every love relationship. If you don't have forgiveness, it's never going to work. Forgive and forget. I know that could be a very, very difficult task to do when there's something going on in a love relationship. But you have to remember, you did not do anything wrong. You are expressing yourself, and when you hold on to a grudge, you're actually holding on to a lot of burden, a lot of negativity, and it's not allowing your relationship to grow. And this is why it's becoming more and more harder when you get back together or when you reconnect, because there's something that you're not forgiving. When you forgive, you actually release that. Just say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to release all of this negativity. I'm going to release this burden, because basically you're doing a disservice not only for yourself but for that person, because if that person isn't thinking that they're in the wrong, which normally that's what people do, this is going to be like a circle pattern where one is picking at the other and one is provoking the other, and it never gets better. It just causes a lot of negativity. Balance. Now, it's important to have balance in a relationship. If you're not balanced in your relationship, you're going to find that your relationship is never going to work, and it's just constantly going around in circles. Just like I said with the forgiveness, you need to have balance. You need to have certain boundaries. If you put boundaries up, you will see that the relationship is not as extreme as it seems on the surface. But if you keep on putting that pressure on yourself that whatever they did or whatever they said or something that you said, and maybe you can't forgive yourself. You know, forgiveness goes both ways. If you're not forgiving yourself, you're going to be doing the exact same thing that you would be doing if you didn't forgive that person. So it's time to just let it go. Let go of that heavy burden. It's just like a ton of bricks that's on your back, on your shoulders, and you're just like holding on to it. Don't hold on to it, because it's not getting you any kind of restitution or resolution, I should say, because you're just going to find yourself back in that same pattern. Spiritual awakening. There is an awakening happening. There is something going on, and it's happening to everybody. I mean, awakenings happen periodically. We don't go through awakenings every day, but you kind of like feel that energy just starting to build up. And when it builds up, you know, okay, this is something I need to do, something I need to turn to. I need to find what it is in myself that I need to awaken to. Maybe this person that you're not forgiving, maybe this person that you are not forgiving yourself for, is part of your awakening, because when you awaken to something, you actually let it go, release, and surrender it. And that's the whole purpose with the love relationship. You know, love relationships come and go. Yes, sometimes they're a lot more intense. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they just end up in heartache, and you end up right back with that person, you know, weeks, months, years later. It happens, especially when there's a spiritual connection attached to it. You're going to find yourself back in that place, back in that holding pattern. It's a time for rebirth. You know, this is meaning that there's something new happening. Something new is going to start over again, and you know it. Rebirth represents reconciling, getting back together, starting over again with a new person. There's new love coming to you. Maybe somebody that you've been searching for. You feel that person, but everybody you get involved with, it's like they're not doing it for you. You know, it's kind of like, I know I'm supposed to be with someone, but for some reason I can't feel it with this person. Now, these are all messages, and sometimes they may resonate in a certain way to you, and sometimes they resonate like at other times. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because you are being brought messages from the divine, not from me. I'm kind of like the messenger. You have to focus on your inner truth. When your inner truth starts to unfold and you start to see things differently, you're like, wow, I never saw it that way. I never realized that that's what I was supposed to do. That's what I was supposed to take it to. And you end up finding yourself back in that place where you feel, you know, stuck. You feel like you're not getting, you know, that forgiveness or that energy that you have to forgive. You have to let it go. You have to release and get the inner strength. Inner strength is inside of you. Inner strength is important. When you have inner strength, you feel more grounded. You feel more like, I can do it. I can be in this relationship. I can find myself. Or this person is going to come back, or this person I know is meant to be with me. I mean, everybody is different. A lot of times we are separated from our divine counterpart for whatever reason. Maybe there's a third party involved. Maybe there's somebody that, you know, you're trying to get closer to, but you really don't know them. Maybe there's somebody from a workplace, or somebody that you know recently met, and you know you're just casual friends. But whatever it is, it's time for you to see things for what it is and reveal the inner truth, because the inner truth will set you free, and it'll bring you love, letting go and having that inner strength. So there is a new beginning. This is very positive. This is a very positive reading today for love. It's just time to just let go and just be yourself. You know, don't put this, you know, like wall up that you can't find love, or you can't be with that person because of something you're holding on to. I really feel like this is a certain message for somebody that you know who you are, you know you're getting it, you know what you have to do. Okay, you have to make that decision. This is all up to you. Okay, that's all I'm going to say with it. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. I hope that this reading helped you. And if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings, and the links are down below in the description area. Also, I have other blog articles and videos that you can check out. There's links down below also. And I just want to say to you guys, thank you all for just being there and, you know, reaching out when you do, because I'm also on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest. So you know what, I love social media and I love talking to everybody, but sometimes timing can be, you know, quite difficult. So just wanted to say that to you guys, and until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.